Hello, everybody. I'm Will.
And I'm Kristen.
This is So I'm Watching the Show, your new favorite pop culture YouTube channel where we talk about movies, TV, music, and more. I wanted to record an intro because we're going to release some very old test footage of ours that was Riverdale. We covered season 1 and 2 of Riverdale, and because we have had so much fun with that show, for better and worse, and because it's been one of some of our most popular content, I was like, we've got this footage. It's not great. Like, our audio's bad. Yeah. We look different. There is no set. Yeah. But I think ultimately at the end of the day, I think the conversation is good. Mm-hmm. And I think it's worth releasing.
It's in my old dining room.
So yeah, we're definitely going to release season 2. And that's what this is. This is just a little intro for our Riverdale season 2 content. So you got to have options.
I see.
So please do enjoy. Yeah, I don't know. This might not be the new normal.
I told you.
Well, I was like, we don't have a setup just yet, and so...
Except for the, 30 episodes we've already taped over there.
I thought we could maybe be versatile and not get off the couch in between.
We all know the real reason.
So, what was this one called? This was...
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
True.
I mean, not no,
fair,
but...
on all counts. No, I just was cozy on this cold winter's night.
It also, I love that it is Christmas in this episode, even though it felt like it must have been February at the season 1 finale when Cheryl went through the ice. But now it's only now Christmas.
Okay.
So at some point in October, it was in Riverdale, it was cold enough to solidly freeze a river. To support the weight of 5 teenagers.
Well, it makes sense. So they're still 15 at this point.
I guess.
Except for Jughead, who's 16. Well, anyways. What do we have to talk about with this one? It feels like a filler episode, which I don't know why it would, because it was the culmination of the season's arc.
I was going to say, I think it also was the mid-season finale.
Yeah. But we're done, with the Black Hood. So I just think it feels a little anticlimactic. But
I mean, we're not.
Yeah, we are. It was Mr. Svensson.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was. Were you not watching?
I know things that are coming.
Oh, well, if you're going to cheat. I didn't know we were cheating.
As if.
Well, whatever. Did you even see this episode?
I don't know.
I have
no memory.
The only thing that you remember is, okay.
The Spiffany's bag and the Glamour-J egg and Fred's medical bills. I remembered those things.
And you remember Penny because...
And I remember Penny. But I didn't remember it being this episode.
The serpent kids... Jughead was proud of that part.
All the youths.
FP was at an 11 this
I
whole
don't
fucking
understand.
Episode. Yeah.
He's not a good dad except for when he's the best dad, but every other time he's the worst dad.
This is a show that I feel like it doesn't run its characters in circles. Well, okay. A lot of shows run their characters in circles in an attempt to not have the plot happen, in an attempt to prolong the inevitable and stuff. And I think for a decent amount, this show doesn't do that. It allows a lot of plots to progress. But this is one of those times where it's just why are you fighting this? Yeah. There's no reality where this is not...
First of all, Jughead's already in the Serpents, so you can't make that unhappen. He also has already made this deal with Penny Peabody. You can't make that unhappen, but he's trying so hard to help you fix it. And FP the whole time is just there's no fixing it! And I'm I feel like there could
be some fixing
something.
It. Some fixing.
Meet someone halfway at any point.
Because they're all 4 of them, or I guess both couples, they're all broken up. That we know. But they're trying to act like they're... I guess they're trying to act like they're still friends.
Yeah. Like they're being mature adults about
Yeah,
it.
but it's just all very weird.
Yeah.
And to be redundant, I do like this Archie and Betty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it works. I liked their whole, like, deal this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their whole climax and stuff. And, basically, Mr. Svensson was... I wrote his name down. It was like Jacob Marley or something.
Joseph Conway. Jesus.
So Conway Twitty was like...
Your Family Guy is showing.
That's from my parents, my grandparents, but Joseph Conway is in fact the fifth kid, and he fingered the wrong priest when it came time.
Okay.
Did I not say that right? That was correct.
Okay.
Everything I said was correct. He fingered the wrong priest, and so people,
Phrasing.
the like townspeople took him, and they didn't hang him; they buried him alive, which
The
just
priest.
yes,
Yes.
who was fingered by Joseph Conway.
Wrongly.
Wrongly. And so, we need to go back to the table. This isn't working.
Good.
This is not working. Okay. And Nana Rose was there, but she wasn't because she was a lady.
She was around at the time, but no girls allowed,
Yeah.
is what she says.
So they buried him, and it kind of seems like they all knew. Like even Nana Rose was like, "We knew it wasn't him, but we were bored."
Well, it was like because what Joseph Conway says is they demanded blood for blood. So it was one of those things where it's like someone needs to suffer and it doesn't matter who. Sort of like what they were doing to FP, where Penelope Blossom was like, "I'd like to see him fry," and we were like, "But he was not responsible."
Yeah, it's very Tale of Two Cities that way, but
That's noble in a way that this is not.
they just wanted a head lopped off. They didn't care whose it was, but so then Mr. Svensson felt bad that he fingered the wrong person, and so then he cut his own finger off because it's the finger. Mm-hmm. And then he was killing people for being evil because he was evil and needed someone to find out.
Yeah, I don't see a single plot hole in that.
So
That all checks out.
so he was stalking Betty, and that's why it makes sense that he wouldn't want to hurt Polly, because why the hell would Mr. Svensson want to go after Polly? So he then got Archie and Betty to figure it out and shoot him.
Yep. Fine.
Although Sheriff Keller shot him.
Yeah.
You thought it was Archie at first. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I feel if I wish it was Archie or not.
No.
No.
Not right
Okay.
now. His little brain, he can't do it.
And then we didn't finish. I started talking about... I have couch brain, sorry. I started talking about Penny, that Jughead and the other youths ran her out of town. And she was very cavalier about the whole thing. Like, she really didn't... She tried Jughead, and he had time that day.
Yeah.
And so she said a snake or a serpent can't murder a serpent. And so they cut her tattoo off of her arm.
Yeah, he said that tattoo doesn't make you a serpant. Mm-hmm. And then he cut. And Jughead did it.
Yeah.
He sliced a piece of...
And he'd do it again,
arm.
too. He was like... like it.
Slicing pieces of women right off themselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of... Oh, Veronica. That's right. Veronica found the deed to Pops.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty boss, because she, like, wanted to help. FP had, like, $86,000 in hospital bills.
Yeah.
And she wanted to help, and the lodges were like, we don't have that kind of money. And then she found a Glamour-J egg, presumably bought from Spiffany's.
From Spiffany's. With an American Excess card.
Yeah, a black card. In the drawer, it was presumably Hermione Apollonia Lodge's.
Yeah, and wait, what was...
Cheryl Marjorie
Blossom? That doesn't feel right.
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
I mean, it's no Hermione Apollonia Lodge, but she finds the deed to Pops, and so she decides to sell the egg and use the money to.
She didn't sell the egg.
Oh,
she just used Hermione's credit card.
Oh, right. Do they sell the egg later? I feel like the egg came into play
do.
At one point.
At one point, I think they do steal the Glamour egg.
Is that before or after Billy Magnuson accidentally breaks it?
Before.
Okay.
Everyone hold on a goddamn second.
So Hermione and Hiram find out, and they're mad. But they're also kind of impressed. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was...
They're a little impressed. Well, I think Hiram...
There was potential in this plot at this point.
Yes, for sure. Because I think Hiram is a little bit almost impressed because she's like, oh, actually... Because they're like, I can't believe you did that. We're going to, like, put it back. And she goes, actually, I feel like I can do whatever the hell I want for Fred's medical bills since you bought Pops and lied to my face about it. And my name is on every single Lodge industry document.
Yeah.
And so basically she was like, tell me about the entire business right now or... else.
Well, because that would mean that she owns Pops.
Well,
as well.
Yeah.
She has some ownership.
Yes.
So they filter in on the secret. I feel like it's like the world's worst kept secret at this point.
But they also claim they're doing nothing illegal.
They really do. It's weird.
They stay claiming they're doing nothing illegal, and we just know they are.
And they need Fred for some reason.
We're gonna need Fred.
I guess to keep him looking above board, like
Yeah.
laundering, I suppose. Because they need someone to wash their clothes. So
Money laundering.
You know how dirty money is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's mostly it.
There was a weird dream. Polly was there.
Well, Betty was having weird dreams about the Black Hood being Santa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well,
thank you for joining our failed couch experiment.
It's fine.
We'll be back at the table shortly.